Hi, kindergartners. This is a big book. And when I say a big book, I mean a big book. Look at it. It's called 10 Black Dots by Donald Cruz. It's a math book, and we're going to be using it over the next week or so to do a math project. 10 black dots. Let's make sure they're really 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There really are 10 black dots. Here's the question you're going to be thinking about this week and next week. What can you do with 10 black dots? One dot can make a sun or a moon when the day is done. Ooh. 2 black dots can make the eyes of a fox or the eyes of keys that open locks. 1, 2. 3 dots can make a snowman's face or beads for stringing on a lace. 4 dots can make seeds from which flowers grow or the knobs on a radio. Count them with me. What's going to come next, do you think? Are you visualizing what you could do with 5 black dots? Let's find out. This is a big book. 5 black dots can make buttons on a coat or the portholes on a boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 dots can make marbles that you hold. Half are new, the rest are old. Oh, look, there's an equation. 1, 2, 3 dots in that hand. 1, 2, 3 in that hand. 3 marbles plus 3 marbles. Let's see how many it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 black dots. 7 dots can make the spots on a snake or the stones turned up by a garden rake. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wonder what 8 dots are going to make. What would you make with 8 dots? Let's find out. 8 dots can make the wheels of a train carrying freight through sun and rain. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoops. 9 dots can make toy soldiers standing in rank. So they're all lined up. Let's count them. Let's count this page first. Ready? It's their heads. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 soldiers. I wonder what 10's going to be. Do you have an idea? Oh, it's another 9. Or the pennies in your piggy bank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 dots can make balloons stuck in a tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you count them? Shake that branch and set them free. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're flying away. Count them. Are there really 10? Now we can begin again, counting dots from 10 to 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, look, kindergartners, it's a graph. Just like when we made our color graph, and just like when we made our name graph. Amazing. Oh my gosh, they needed so much space for the rest. Look at that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What do you notice when you look at that? Tell somebody near you what you notice. And that is the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I'm going to show you something that is in your new tote bag. And it's not as big as the big book that I just showed you, but it is called 10 Black Dots. Then it says, written and illustrated by, and what you can do right there is write your name because you are going to be the author and the illustrator of this book. That means you're going to write the words and you're going to do the pictures. You will notice that there's a paper clip right there. So when you open this up, you can take off the paper clip, and the paper clip is holding black dots. You're going to need some black dot stickers to make this book. Be careful with them though, because you don't have a lot of extras, so you want to just make sure they're going into your book. If you have extras at the end, you can use them for something else, but some kids might not have extras. Okay, so please don't waste them. All right, here we go. The directions, in case you forget, are right on the inside. It says, what can you do with 10 black dots? Hello, kindergarten mathematicians! Put 1 dot on the first page and use it to draw a picture, just like in the book, 10 black dots. Then put 2 dots on the second page and use them to draw a picture. Continue until you have done all 10 pages. Read your book to 2 people you know. Happy counting. This book is also going to require some writing. And there are a couple things you can do with the writing. You can do kindergarten spelling, where you sound out the words. You think, if I'm writing balloon, what are the sounds I hear in balloon? Balloon. What are some of those sounds that you hear? Remember, kindergartners just write down the sounds they hear. They don't worry about all the sounds if they're not sure what they are. They write down the sounds that they can hear to spell. You can also ask an adult to help you to do some of this writing. That's totally fine with this book, okay? All right, so here's what each page looks like. There's a big picture spot, and then there's some writing. So this says blank dot can make. So what's going to be our first number that we're going to write in there? Oh, you're right, it's a 1. So 1, excuse me, 1 dot can make. Now I'm going to have to decide what 1 dot can make. Well, this is where I get to take my stickers and think, just 1. I'm going to peel off 1 dot. But before I put it anywhere, I'm really going to think, what do I want it to make? I think I might make, I know, I'm going to put it right in the middle, sort of, and I'm going to get some markers. You can use crayons, you can use markers, you can use what works for you. See what you think I'm going to make. All right, so my thing has the black dot right in the middle, and then it has the color purple, and the purple things are petals. Do you think you know already what it is? And then I'm going to use my green, and I'm going to make a stem, except that, you know what? I think I might have left my green cap off. Does that ever happen to you? I'm going to switch to my crayons. Luckily, I have another choice. I have some crayons. There we go. What did I make? a flower. I can take my time and I can color this in. That's what you can do. I'm not going to do it right now, but I'll go back and do it. So one dot can make, what did I make? A flower. So that's what I need to figure out how to write now. One dot can make a flower, or a flower. So we know what that is. That's just a letter A, like that. One dot can make a, How am I going to spell flower? What do you hear in that word? Well, we know the beginning sound, right? That's our F. Now, I could just leave it at that, but I bet that together we could figure out what else to write. Okay. A flower. Some kids might know that L sound because we have a teacher whose name starts with L, Laura. And you've seen her name every day on our daily message. Oh, that's an L. What else do you hear? Flower. Oh, I hear an at the end. Flower. I'm not writing all the sounds, but I'm going to write some that I hear. Flower. And I'll tell you what, that sound, we haven't learned that one, but I know what it is. It's an R. Flower. That's plenty. That's great. If you just make the F, that's great. If you can hear more sounds, that's great. See if you can hear a sound from the beginning and the middle and the end. Flower. All right? And then bye. Of course, I did this one, so I'll sign it. Annie, just like the Dot book that we read by Peter Reynolds, you want to sign your name. All right? So kindergartners aren't just going to leave it like this. They're going to color this in more, okay? So let's reread what we wrote. One dot can make a flower by Annie. Then guess what we're going to do? We're going to go to the next page. And what comes after one? One. You got it. Two. Two dots can make. I wonder what two dots could make. I'm going to let you decide that. Two dots. Oh, I think I know. I'll do this one, and then you're going to do the rest. See if you can guess what I'm making. I'm going to get my, what color do I want? I think I might want to start with brown. Start with brown. What do you think I'm drawing? I'm going to give you a little hint. I'm making it go off the page, and I'm making something that has eyes and a little tongue that goes. What do you think it could be? Can you guess? Yep, it's going to be a snake. I'm going to take my red and I'm going to make a little pattern on the snake's body. Have you noticed that snakes often have a pattern on their body? There's my snake. Two dots can make snake eyes. Ooh, that's a lot to write. Snake eyes. Let's see if we can figure that one out. That's an S. Snake. Ooh, I hear a K. And there are actually two ways to make K. There's K, that's a C, but there's also a new one we're going to be learning. K, that's a K. Like K, like that. I'm going to use that one. Snake. Eyes. Eyes. What do you hear? Oh, I hear an eye also. Can make a snake eye. Now, do you think that that's the way that a grown-up would write snake eyes? It's probably not, because look what this becomes. Wait a minute, that can't be right. But that's okay, because it sounds like eyes. Eyes. Okay. So if a grown-up says that doesn't say snake eyes. You can just tell them, that's okay. That's how kindergartners spell. Okay. And then bye, of course, Annie. So, do you need to do this entire book all the way up to 10 in one day? No, you don't. Take your time. And on Seesaw, you're going to see, or in your plan, you're going to see that you just need to do a few pages at a time. By the end of this week, I want you to do as much as you can. You don't have to have finished it, but just keep going a couple of pages at a time, okay? So whenever in Seesaw you see continue with 10 black dots, this is what I'm talking about. Let's reread this. 2 dots can make snake eyes. There we go. All right, I can't wait to see these books when they're all done. So show me as you go. I'm excited. See you later, kindergartners.